Good evening and welcome to the news. First, the headlines. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed deep pain over mimicry of Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar by opposition MPs. Health Minister reviews respiratory illness and COVID-19 situation at high-level meeting. Twenty eminent artists from across India become Vixit Bharat ambassadors in New Delhi. Winter session of KHDC begins. Opposition corners NPP-led executive on the first day. And Hamara Sankalp Vixit Bharat Yatra held in Garobadha program aims at fostering agricultural growth and rural prosperity. The news in detail. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have expressed deep pain over the mimicry of Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar by opposition MPs in the Parliament House complex yesterday. In a social media post today, President said she is dismayed to see the manner in which the Vice President was humiliated in the Parliament complex. She said, elected representatives must be free to express themselves, but their expression should be within the norms of dignity and courtesy. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia today asked all the states to take all preventive measures amid the upsurge of COVID-19 cases in the country. He also said that the nation needs to be on alert, but there is no need to panic. Dr. Mandavia was speaking while virtually chairing a high-level review meeting in New Delhi with health ministers of various states and union territories on the preparedness of health facilities and services. In a bid to realize Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision to make India a developed nation by 2047, over 20 eminent artists from across India became Vixit Bharat ambassadors today in New Delhi. The artists signed up for the ambassador program through the Narendra Modi application during a conference under the aegis of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR. President of ICCR, Dr. Vinay Sarbasra Buddhe, encouraged the active participation of the artist community in the Vixit Bharat Ambassador campaign to make India a developed nation by 2047. The opposition on the first day of the KHDC winter session on Wednesday cornered the NPP-led executive committee, expressing their unhappiness as they were provided with the revised list of business just 2 minutes before the session commenced. The EC has decided to table the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Khasi Social Custom of Lineage Amendment Bill 2023 and the United Khasi Jaintia Hills District Fishery Amendment Bill 2023 during the current session. Leader of opposition in the KHDC, Titor Starwell Khain, even thumped the desk to express his strong resentment on the alleged dictatorial attitude of the NPP-led executive committee. As expected, the Regional Democratic Alliance RDA, comprising of the UDP and HSPDP, on Tuesday officially announced that former HYC President Robert June Kharjarin as the common candidate of the alliance to contest from the Shillong parliamentary seat in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls scheduled to be held next year. Talking to reporters after the meeting, the Alliance RDA chairman Meghalaya said that the common candidate of the alliance will contest on the symbol of the UDP. He also informed that they have not discussed any other names since Kharjarin was a unanimous choice of the alliance. According to him, this only reflects the unity of the two parties who are part of the alliance. The RDA chairman said that the two parties will have an understanding even in the upcoming district council elections in KHADC and JHADC, endorsing the decision to announce the candidature of Kharjarin. RDA Secretary KP Pangyang said that the two parties had deliberated on the common symbol since the two parties had their own separate symbols.
Ban jit bat ban penpena ya kakateng jong ba Robert Jun Kharjarin kumu kandidat jong kati nakabanta ka election MP jong ka Lok Sabha jong stem arja arpusa.
The Supreme Court constituted Special Purpose Vehicle Committee, which operates through the Special Purpose Vehicle Society (SPVS), has spent around Rs 170 crore during the past 10 years for taking up development activities and eco-regeneration projects in villages within 50-kilometer radius of the French cement giant Lafarge Umiam Mining Private Limited (LUMPL) mining area at Nongtrai Shela village in East Khasi Hills. On its 10th year, the SPV Committee invited the members of the Local Project Implementation Committee to share with them the list of activities and quantum of work taken up by the SPVS in the last 10 years to the State Convention Centre here on Tuesday. The Chief Executive Officer, SPVS, P.S. Dakhar, said that the society has managed to implement many schemes as per the needs of people of the area, particularly in education, health, agriculture, irrigation, water supply and infrastructure creation. The Rerapara Community and Rural Development Block hosted the Vixit Bharat Sankalp Yatra in Garovada. The event shed light on various government schemes aimed at fostering agricultural growth, saturation of government scheme and rural prosperity. Under the vast canopy of initiatives, the focus was on key programs like PM Kisan, Soil Health Card, Natural Farming and Kisan Credit Card (KCC). Farmers and stakeholders from the region gathered at the venue to gain insights into these schemes, fostering a sense of agricultural empowerment. The Megha Health Insurance Scheme and Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana took centre stage, emphasizing the importance of health and well-being in rural communities. Attendees actively participated in the Ayushman registration. Embracing the assurance of health coverage, Nerila R. Marak, a local farmer, shared her positive experience with the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Card, expressing gratitude for the financial aid.
Basak ba hajar gani tak mana balshu chang tham tak
Pradhan Mantri Vandana Yojana ni kita pregnant first pregnant na aru second mother na taka hajar tu tak mana dikilna.
The state government has started geotagging water sources and projects being undertaken for monitoring and initiating correctional steps if required from the ministry. PHE Minister Marquis Marak on Tuesday said that he has instructed the districts to watch every source of water. He further said, following directions from the centre, geotagging is being done to monitor these sources and state government is taking steps to recharge and protect them. Outlining the steps to protect the catchment areas, he said, geotag means monitoring the sources from the level of the ministry so that correctional steps can be taken once a project is handed over to the people. Minister in charge of the Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, A.L. Hek, said next modern bi-species abattoirs. After Khasi and Jaintia Hills, the state government will look forward for Garu Hills as the state government is looking for clean and hygienic products from these slaughterhouses. Earlier, Hek inaugurated the long-awaited modern bi-species abattoir in Demthring village, West Jaintia Hills district on Tuesday. Minister A.L. Hek expressed confidence that the newly inaugurated abattoir would ensure the production of hygienic processed meat. He urged the butchers to cooperate and maintain cleanliness.
Forms part of the meat. So here we have a little different type of handling.
Narang shimmy jingit clear lang, narang shim lang gumgadi the jonga. Ginula mania yach command yaganika jing take up the jongi. The head of the down would come and shimmy jingit clear. Responsibility jongi. Kabamangi you don't like a jong jingit clear, you don't like a jong duty, you don't like a jong responsibility. But Penia, but Pujano Jagani come, Kanamara, a Jimba, come to Manora, a Jimba, with Babahag, Bakut, Bong hygienic equality, Namadan come to
A delightful evening of music and childhood talent unfolded at the Lariti Performing Centre in Mawdiangdiang, Shillong. As students of Persara Piano took the stage for a Beatles piano recital, the Commissioner and Secretary Arts and Culture F.R. Kharkongor lauded Persara Studio's contribution to nurturing young musical talent. Kharkongor also commended Persara Studio for providing a nurturing environment where young musical talents can blossom under the guidance of skilled instructors. The young pianists enthralled the audience with renditions of Beatles classics, jazz pieces, and a variety of other genres, showcasing their versatility and musical prowess. And a quick look at the weather report now. The maximum temperature recorded was 21 degrees Celsius, the minimum 7.2 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 24%, while that in the evening rose to 51%. The forecast: dry weather is most likely. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed deep pain over mimicry of Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Rajya Sabha chairman by opposition MPs. Health Minister reviews respiratory illness and COVID-19 situation at high-level meeting. "20 eminent artists from across India become Vixit Bharat ambassadors in New Delhi." Winter session of KHDC begins. Opposition corners NPP-led executive committee on the first day. And Hamara Sankalp Vixit Bharat Yatra held in Garobhada. Program aims at fostering agricultural growth and rural prosperity. Well, viewers, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.